How are you guys? My name is Diego from the Hit Music Studio, and in this video, I would like to share something that we have started using here with our music lessons for kids that has been working really, really well. And this comes from a book that I have really enjoyed reading. I'm actually reading it for the third time, called Atomic Habits. And the book definitely, we believe that it's a must read for anyone that likes music, that wants to be a musician, because one of the things that it talks about is the importance of having, instead of concentrating on a goal, trying to concentrate on the habits that can get you to that goal. So one of the things that he says is that you rise to not to your goals, but you fall down to your systems. And one of the systems that we have as musicians is practicing. So one of the things that we see all the time, and we have been doing this for 15 years and have two music schools here in South Florida, is that the majority of our students don't practice enough, and there's no framework of when do you practice, how long do you practice. Like almost, I believe a lot of our students don't even know what practicing really means. They have an idea, sit at your instrument and try stuff, but there's even a lot of information and procedures and things that you can really do to make sure that the time works well. In this video, we want to share our monthly practice log, so you can get a free copy of this on the description of this video. And part of the reason that we're trying to do that is because we want to bring some value to you, because we do believe that when you start putting a time and a place to your practice habit, it's going to make a big difference. So part of what we're trying to do is this. Let's say you have a 7-year-old that is taking piano lessons. Okay, let's get that 7-year-old to sit with you. Of course, this or hopefully is your child, and be like, what day of the week, hopefully 2 days, can you sit down and practice? Okay, Mondays and Fridays are the best days for me. Perfect. At what time? Okay, I want to do 7 p.m. Perfect. Okay, let's put 7 p.m. Now, for how long are you going to practice? Let's do 20 minutes. Okay, now with that, you can see in the month if you actually were able to stay on that, to be able to like really hit that goal of being able to practice that much, or if maybe on a week Monday does not work because there's something going on, but maybe you can replace that with Tuesday. And for us, it's important here, we're even leaving a space so our students can write what it is that they're practicing. Another issue that we see constantly in lessons is that they do practice, but they're practicing something else. They're practicing a lot of not necessarily what's gonna really help them at that moment. We're trying to, as teachers, to get them to a specific point, but that material is not being covered. So for us, it's very, very important to try to get the students not only to be a little bit of more accountable about their practice, but to truly start to see, especially monthly, okay, how much am I doing? Am I doing an hour a week? Am I doing 3 hours a week? Am I doing zero a week? I can tell you this, and I very flat, to customers, I tell them very at the beginning, if your child cannot practice, I would not put them in lessons. So we have some families, and we not a lot, but we have some families that are under the impression that you can put the kid to do guitar lessons and piano lessons and voice lessons, but they don't have to practice because of course they're gonna be like, oh, I'm really busy, and sometimes they have on top of that they have karate and they have something else. My suggestion: if a kid cannot practice an hour a week, don't put them in lessons. Now, the ideal would be an hour a week divided probably into three. And another suggestion that we have that works really good is like when the child sits down and practice, put them with a timer. Put a timer. If you don't want to lend them your phone, put them with one of those egg timers, 20 minutes. When the thing goes off, they're done. I think it makes a big difference to have a much more specific habit than just I'm gonna practice whenever. We actually even see this. We have a lot of students that practice the day before their class. So their class is on Friday. So okay, Friday, Thursday at 8 p.m. they're trying to practice. In music, unfortunately, we don't really develop in the last minute type of thing. In a lot of other areas in life, you can stay up all night and study for something and still get an A. In music, it's almost like at the end, there's not much to do because things do take time. So that's why I would say, practicing wise, try to divide your sessions more regularly, but for less time. And definitely try to be especially accountable for it. So I think we're all busy. I'm sure we have a lot of our kids. And to me, it's even funny when we have like a 6-year-old saying like, I was really busy this week. I didn't have time to practice. It's like, what do you have going on when you're 6 that you're really busy in the middle of the summer? But what I think is very interesting is like, okay, let's start seeing on paper exactly where you are. How much are you doing? How much are you not doing? We can even try to somewhat negotiate some things and be like, okay, let's do more of this, less of that. So we do believe that's going to be a great addition to what our students are doing here at the Hit Music Studio. Once again, you can get the free copy with the description. In the description of the video, we're posting a link so you can get that email to you, so you guys can download the sheet music that we have, the PDF. And we also, if you are a registered customer, you're gonna get that in the section for our courses, which are like for our members. You're gonna get to be able to print this. So that is gonna be a very added way to get students to practice, I believe, more. And I can tell you this, and we can close the video by saying this: practicing has very little to do with the amount of time. I do believe, and every now and then I have students, and I have done this a couple of times in my career, that the parents are saying he's practicing a lot, and I don't see any results. It's almost like it looks to me as a teacher that like they're not practicing, and I tell them, bring me a video, film him for 20 minutes practicing, and bring me the video, and I'll be happy to sit down and watch the whole video, because usually if you are practicing and you're not seeing results, then the strategies of how you're practicing are not correct. We'll do a separate video on that. And don't play with mistakes. Try to really practice in sections. There's a lot of things to practicing, but we definitely wanna try to help. We wanna try to help our customers and anyone out there that is trying to learn lessons. There's a lot of content, but we don't believe there's enough content to help kids and to help parents that may have young kids trying to learn music. So we're gonna continue to put some of our ideas here at the Hit Music Studio to try to help you learn music the fastest and the easiest way possible. We'll see you guys soon, and definitely consider subscribing and give us a like. You know, if you give a like to this video, more people would see it. So we'll see you guys on the next one.